JonnyPink. Today I'm out. I've got this is the Canon. This is another rented lens. There's an affiliate link below. But this is the 25mm 1.8. It's a macro lens, and I didn't realize that when I first rented it. I just wanted a 24mm to go along with the other one. So I'm out today and I'm going to shoot macro. I have to remember to get my settings, turn all the autofocus back on. I was out shooting stars last night, so let's go that way and we'll go shoot some more stuff. Turkey vultures are out, the dragonflies are out. I do have a long lens. Well, I have the 70-200 with the 1.4 tele in my bag. But I'm going out for macro today. I'd be curious to have some fun with this if I can find something to shoot. Let's go. The big flying things are out right now, so let's go this way. I've had to change my setup just a little bit because the big diffuser that I was using, I put just a little sock on here. I'll have to lower the flash down and I'll use the sunlight, but the big flash that I had on here, as you start getting in close, it's pushing everything out of the way, so you're missing your shots. It pushes everything out, and that's not good. Helicopter. You're watching these little things and you just wait for them to land. Just keep watching, be patient, and hopefully they land someplace where you can actually get to them, like this. I also like manual focus a lot, and with that big thing on here, I'm watching the flying little itty bitty ones. With the big ring, with the big diffuser on here, I couldn't get into the focus ring. I can't quickly go between manual and auto. I do like the 100mm much better for this, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep watching these guys for a while. The other thing is, I really try not to judge what something looks like based on the back. So I have no idea. As we go through, if you see some that you really like once I've developed them and I'm putting them in here, please let me know. At the moment, like I said, I don't know what they look like. They look good in the screen, but the screens on most cameras are pretty deceiving. Especially on this one, the R5, the screen has a lot more detail to it, so you can kind of tell. Lots of dragonflies too, but I'm out today for macro. And this is just a thought, I don't know for sure, but the Laowa lens, the 25mm, because it's so extremely sharp and it's designed for you to get down to a 5:1, it's an amazing lens. This one, I don't know. I didn't look at the specs on it. I just say, hey, you know, let's go out and have some fun. And that's really what I'm here for, is to have fun. Well, at the moment it's kind of a crapshoot and I'm sweating like crazy, so I'm gonna keep walking that way. I see other flying things over there. Let's go this way. I had to take a very short pause and pull out the 70-200 on the 1.4 tele to shoot. And of course, just as I do, there goes a Cooper's hawk. The dragonflies are going off here, so I took a couple of photos with that. I just switched real quick. I think it's some neat stuff, but hey, that's just me. I'm having fun, and that is what it's all about, just fun. Okay, I've got now the short lens back on. This is Canon's 24mm 1.8. It's an inexpensive lens. It's supposed to be a macro lens. For macro, I'm either gonna reach for the Laowa, which is incredibly sharp, and or the 100mm from Canon. But this is fun to play with anyway. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can get a couple of other things here. The last thing I want to get is I want a shield bug, and the very last thing I'm gonna do later tonight that I didn't get out to do last night with this, I was out shooting stars last night, I'm gonna see what it looks like for stars. And of course, now here comes the osprey that I put everything away. That's what I wanted. And watch, it's gonna dive right in front of me. It's circling and it's hunting. I don't know if that caught it. I doubt it. All right, let's go this way. JonnyPink. Well, this will be my final assessment. So this lens, a 24mm RF lens, if you're looking for an inexpensive lens, man, this thing is fantastic. If you're going to shoot stars or you're going to shoot video like this, it's fantastic. It really is. As far as a super versatile lens, I'm not the biggest fan personally of prime lenses. I love my 500 RF. But everything else, even doing portraits, I like a zoom. I like the versatility that it offers. I've never been a fan of 85mm. I prefer 50mm. And again, a zoom up to 45 if that's all I've got, and moving in and out to get what I want. I think that is a much better option. At least it is for me and the way I shoot and what I want. As I was going through, you know, this is a macro lens, so as I was going through all the photos, I'm going to show you a couple of other photos, two lenses that I think if you're going for macro, the Laowa 25mm is an amazing lens, but with the R7 you really have to get right up on top of it. Probably with the R5 you'd be a little bit better. If you are using the Laowa 100mm, you can get back just a little bit. Got the big diffuser. This one you have to get so close, just like with the 25mm Laowa, that as a macro lens, which is what I was testing this as, it's not quite right. I just think that you need you need to be step back a little bit. The RF 100 to 500 for faux macro works really. I'm sorry, I'm seeing somebody walk around over here. Works really, really well. The Canon 100mm macro lens, man, that is a phenomenal lens too. So my two favorite macro lenses, if you're just doing specifically macro, are the Canon 100 and the Laowa 100. Again, I rent lenses all the time. I own a bunch of lenses. I'm a gear whore. I like buying gear. And now I'm a rent whore. I'm really enjoying renting all these lenses, so I'm not stockpiling my own rental center. JonnyPink is a fantastic lens. It really is. It's limited for what I want, and the next time I go out for astrophotography, I think I will rent for the price. I would, you know, hey, I'd get the Laowa. That's what I would get if you're going for macro. But for video, man, this thing is fantastic. If you missed my other video, as I said earlier, I've got a link down below, and I was comparing different video lenses. See if you can tell the difference. I can't. And some of that, once you balance your color, you know, you can't. And here I'm standing outside. My garage is off to my right. If you're watching me, it's probably off to, maybe it's your left, I don't know. I used to work that way on stage when I was performing. I'd say, this is such and such is off to my right, which is your left. It's a beautiful night. I was out last night. Let me show you one more sunset. And that was from last night. So I've showed you some images from both the Laowa 25mm. This is a macro lens, the Canon, and the Laowa 100mm. I would use it for astrophotography, but it's limited if that's all you're going to use it for. JonnyPink. Look at that. This dirty, dirty glass, but it's got scotch in it, so that should kill anything that's in there. Let's see. Yep, it's all dead. You guys have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're going to do. I'll see you out there. Remember, it's all supposed to be fun. It's the person behind the camera that makes the difference and gets a great photo. We'll see you guys.